Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 589. We have an inner of SP Authentic. Good luck, folks. Here we go. Here are your teams, by the way. This is a $1 random start. This is just for me. If I ever have to go back and watch the video, I can double check. But yeah. And again, we do get eventually all our videos uploaded to YouTube. I think I have to publish the ones from the past week or so, but yeah. So in case you ever want to go catch the break highlights. YouTube doesn't have music in the background, but here we go. Let's pull a Macklin. I'll take any of the big Future Watch autographs because, like, I mean, we've pulled like Dobish and stuff, but I don't know. We haven't pulled the big guys. Oh yeah, you also have the video receipts too, but it's nice to be able to like timestamp stuff too. So, and have at least like you get me talking, which I mean, some people don't like me talking, which is, you know what, fair enough. I get it. I say button weird, but here we go. I got a couple interviews in the middle of the day tomorrow, so I'd have to get there. I'd say if they're gonna be possible, if they're gonna be available for pickup, it'll be the late afternoon. Probably Friday would be my guess, but yeah. Hey, I try and keep things at least somewhat interesting. So, all right, here we go. Well, Future Watch right on the top here. Nolan Allen for Chicago. But yeah, it'll either be, I'll message you if I can get them dropped off in the morning. It just, that requires me working through the night a little bit tonight. But Archdeep Baines for the Canucks, Brad Nadeau for the Hurricanes, which is doable. I'm not saying it won't happen, but Brisson for Vegas. Rafai, Brian Rust. Nick Suzuki on the Spectra, Barzell, Jackson Blake for the Hurricanes. And just base guys there. Del Mastro, ooh, for the Capitals, one of the Legend holofoils. Mike Gartner for the Capitals. I love these. These are really nice. It's too bad they don't carry, like, hockey for whatever reason just doesn't have the same value on the case hits that other sports do. Zegers for the Ducks, because I think those would be a pretty premium hit in other things. Zibanejad Kreider for the Rangers, Zellweger for the Ducks, and Oscar Beck. The Legend ones I think are they're either 1 in 160 or 1 in 320. So case hit-ish. Yeah, I realize that I probably won't be able to do our usual Series 1 case for release day when Series 1 comes out, because I'll probably be on mat leave. Well, pat leave, not mat leave. My wife will be on mat leave. I'll be on pat leave. I've realized that today, and it's like, oh, that's kind of sad. Zach Dean for the Blues, Lemieux for the Penguins on the pageantry, Ottinger for the Stars, but we'll see. Maybe I can squeak something in or something. For Hagee Barkov for the Panthers, Bedard for Chicago, Lane Hudson on the red. That's the first time we've pulled one of those Lane Hudson reds, by the way. Bedard for Chicago, Hronek for the Canucks, Connor for the Jets. I mean, literally 37 weeks, so September 24th is the due date. Gonçalves for the Bolts, Schmaltz for the Utahs, Jack Thompson for the Sharks, and we have a sign of the times for the Canucks, Niels Höglander. So, but yeah, I'm going to be taking a full month of pat leave just to kind of enjoy the time, because again, only get to do this Rantanen, McKinnon, and DeBrincat. don't get to do this that often, so. And want to be there to help support, obviously, because. And honestly, I'll probably be a little bit tired, but that's okay. My wife is a trooper, though. It has not been the nicest to her, so. The kid's in great health from everything we've had, but like, yeah. Oh yeah, I'll still have time for cards for sure. Honestly, what's gonna happen is that I'll probably end up going through my own collection. I've been meaning to kind of sit through my own collection and start just selling stuff off, because I don't have as much space as I want for it anymore. And you know, they're just kind of sitting there collecting dust, and I'd rather they get into collector hands, and so I don't set up at shows anymore. So it's kind of one of those, just like, yeah, probably time to move on from the collection a little bit. Connor for the Jets, McKinnon, Andre Lee, and I want to like try and redo a new PC. Josh Doan for Utah. Poland and Granlund. It'd be personal, so it wouldn't be through this stream, but maybe we'll see. Ivan on the base Future Watch 999, Chicago, Stanky, and Colin. Look at this photograph. Rempy, Brady Kachuk, the Nuge, Poland, Stutzla, and Patrick Giles. Ooh. Oh, it reminds me, someone actually offered on. Has anyone in Canada sold something to the States on eBay lately? Because like, I'm just trying to figure out the shipping side of it. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. All right, Jackson Blake on the Spectrum, Othman Sanheim. Barkov for the Panthers, Brodeur for the Devils. That's, I think, the first time I've seen that. Larkin for the Red Wings. Archdeep Baines for the Canucks, Brian Rust for the Penguins. This one's got a pretty dinged up corner. A lot of the Penguins pageantry from like opening up this product are messed up. Steinberg for the Avs, and well, it's not a 1 of 1. It's got a soft corner. Brennan Othman for the Rangers /50 on the horizontal RPA. Nice one there from Mark. Mark was going to trade the Rangers for the Canucks. Yeah, the Rangers are pretty consistent. Where'd I put my... I see the one stand. What do I do with the rest of them? Am I blind? Yes, they're literally right above the desk. It's mainly a napkin, but you can squint, and there's 2 colors down there. For Hagee, Barkov, Beniers for the Kraken. Leon Bichel on the Future Watch for the Stars. Not a horrible one. Actual defenseman. The horizontals are numbered to a lower number than the verticals for the most part. Brisson and Zuber. So, yeah, I saw it part at least. So, one thing we haven't pulled is a 1 of 1 from Spa. I just want to pull one of the big Future Watch autos, man. We haven't pulled one of the top 4 stuff. Haven't pulled a Hudson, haven't pulled a Smith, haven't pulled a Mitchkov, haven't pulled a Celebrini. Where's my recycling box? It's over there. But hey, we got another patch. That's nice. Patches aren't guaranteed in a case, so. What's everyone's thoughts on SP Authentic this year, especially compared to like the last few years? I'm personally, I like it a lot better. It's at least a little bit more consistent. Last year I felt like it was pretty but it seems to be a little bit more consistent. Akil Thomas for the Kings. Yeah. Yeah, mixed good and bad first time collect. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, I like the past few years I think it's been a little bit rougher on it. Zellweger for the Ducks, Kapanen for the Habs. Oh. For the Oilers, Jack Campbell on the UD Authentics. Because that's an update auto you'd love to see in this. It was crazy last year with Bedard, and honestly, the product was like... It was Bedard or bust. Very, like everything in 23-24. Crosby and John Carlson. Like everything 23-24, it was Bedard or bust. Heiskanen, Brisson, and Chibrikov. Got a blue Matt Rempe to 399. Graham Clark for the Wild. Evangelista. Husnudinov to 399. O'Reilly, Forsberg, Hischier, and Crozier. Yeah, but at the time last year, knives didn't pop off enough for it to be like box price, and even then, like the second best rookie was Fantilli, and if you pulled his Future Watch autograph, you'd like make box price. Whereas there's a few this year that you're close or above. And I think the overall quality of rookie is better. You don't have as many retros this year, so. I think it's just a slightly better product, but I still miss, you know, obviously everyone misses what it was a decade ago, 2 decades ago. But yeah, the black autos are sick. To be fair, they had those last year. They were just rare. All right. Othman, Liam Ogren, and Pettersson. Rantanen, Yurchek, Graham Clark, again for the Wild on that guy. Graham Clark, again for the Wild. Lundell, Leo Carlson. Pasta, Pettersson. Cutter Gauthier. Mikael Granlund for the Sharks. On the base autograph. Well, hey, Sharks here, at least on the board. Wall set for the Wild. McCann for the Kraken on the red. They need to do a triple auto with the Foley, Smith, and Celebrini next year. Sign of the times, but have it in a hotel, like have it like a hotel beds as the autograph point. That would just be phenomenal. The Sharks doing that bobblehead design, so sick. Oh yeah, yeah. That was just what I was referencing there too. Yeah, such a good promo. I think the Sharks normally crush their promos, but yeah. Dude, I need to get a haircut actually now that I think about it too. Saw barbershop and it's like, yeah, my hair's getting a little bit long and I like to get it done sooner rather than later because it's like, oh, getting a haircut. Oh, labor. Oh, gotta go. No, I got a little bit of time, but yeah. All right. All right. I'm just gonna... Oh, no, I'm not peeking. Okay. I thought my mic was peeking a little bit, but... Future Watch autograph! Connor Geeky for the Bolts. Wait, that is it doesn't get as much of the they didn't do a good job of fading this part out. It's a nice one though. Another nice one. Here, we'll move Mikey over. We'll put Geeky in the middle. What 11 too? Marchand, Stezka, Declan Carlisle, the Imogren, and Jacques. Draisaitl, Suzuki, Joshua Waugh, one of the most fun names to say. Logan Morrison for the Kraken. Lane Hutton, Holtz. Dudors Makar, and Lachenko. I hope I get my my car back soon. Kinda, I guess the part should be in pretty soon, but it's been wild because it's like, yeah, had it, got hit and ran, then had to get it fixed, then driving it home from the body shop, the battery, like the hybrid battery messed up big time, and it's been in the shop for like a month. Which is fun. Actually, it's been over a month. Oh my gosh. It's kind of wild. Kovalenko for the Avs, Forsberg for the Avs, Jake Sanderson. Maverick Bork for the Stars, Rossi, Stopchuk. Jack Hughes for the Devils, Fantilli for the Blue Jackets, Kachuk for the Senators, Jack Thompson, Wayne Gretzky, and Rutger McGroarty. And what do we have here? We have curated signatures of Teuvo Teravainen. Chicago. To $2.99. Again, nice looking card, but Miller, Brock, and Eichel. All right, let me do the usual halftime. Shrink down the inserts because otherwise they're liable to go boom. I have so many decoys. There we go. Yeah, and if people want to do stash or pass on a case of clear cut, let me know as well. But after this, we'll do the cup break. That's weird. This box has another cut on it, not from me. Because we still have a full inner clear cut left. I can still keep the bonuses in that. You can do like, but yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll have some fun. All right. Friday, I think we actually might have a break with 23-24, the cup in it, by the way. Purik Dubé for the Washington Capitals on the inscribed Future Watch autograph. It does have a bit of a messed up corner. Not who you're hoping to see, but if you have the Capitals, you're happy. I mean, Jose, it's an inscribed Future Watch autograph. No to good, but you take it still. Yeah. Bolduc LaRue. Yanni Kuznetsov, Kachuk, and Sanheim. That is the Kachuk of the Matthew variety. Brady Kachuk of the Senators variety. Hughes and Jack St. Ivany. Connor Geeky, $3.99. Joshua Watt, Tage for the Sabres. Seth Jarvis on the pageantry. Ethan Cardwell. I missed a card in there. There we go. Kachuk Bennett. Those collaborations blending with the base after such a big time. Yeah, big hit, not a big name, essentially. A double patch inner case? A double patch inner case? We take that. It's not black, but we'll take a double patch inner. Scanlon for the Rangers, Kaliev and Dudors Makar. Kaprizov, Tomasino, Rempe. Collabs for the Preds, Bobby Orr and William Eklund. We will take a double patch inner. Colangelo for the Ducks, Connecting for the Flyers, Seamus Casey for the Devils. Oh, there's a chance. There's a chance. Macklin Celebrity Future Watch Patch Auto for the San Jose Sharks. 3-color, 57 of 100. I mean, there's a little, if we're being picky, there's some top chipping, but like it's a patch card. What do you expect? Let's go. Really funny that we couldn't pull his base auto, but we pulled his patch. So, all right. Hit of the break is pretty hard to beat. We'll let one more look at that. Nice one there. Congrats, Bodog. Delbel Blues and Shane Wright. All right. No, first patch was Rangers. First patch was Rangers. Let's go. That's sick. It's really weird to see two patches in an inner. I will say that. Because, like, we've gone inners without them, so. Man, this master case has been unreal. Geeky, Celebrini, Dovish. Like, the last inner was really solid. Is it probably your best or second best inner? But this, I mean, the Celebrini is definitely our best hit from this, so. And honestly, yeah, like it's a little bit rough when there's not a patch in the case, but it happens. It happens. We were also coming off of like two of our worst, like our worst ever master case. So ebbs and flows of products, man. Another Bolt? Nope. Brendan Othman. Man, we pulled a lot of them lately for the Rangers. Othman for the Rangers. It's a decent future watch. Decent future watch. McDavid Draisaitl, Kyle McLean for the Islanders. Ooh, update auto. For the Sharks, Daniel Gushin on the pageantry. Yeah, we haven't opened up that much clear cut, so. All right. Carlisle for the Bolts, Marchenko. Zegras, Hyman, Gage Gonsalves. Patrick Koch on the unsigned Future Watch autograph. That would have been inscribed, but Moro Mrazek. Archdeep Baines for the Canucks to 199. Brazeau, Suzuki, and Albert Johansson. And you got the Oilers. Hey, let's. Everest, we will have a cup mixer, and then if people want to do a stash or pass clear cut break, because I've done trying to explain the hit draft for a third stream in a row, it's not gonna sell. So the dream has been given up on. But yeah. So we'll do the cup. It's a 13-box cup mixer after this. So, all right, here we go. Kopitar, Kempe, Heiskanen, and Kent Johnson. Ostapchuk for the Senators, Lindgren for the Capitals, Maverick Bork for the Stars. Cale Makar for the Avs, Zach Bolduc, Kevin Hayes. Romanov for the Sharks, Jake Ottinger, Matt Villalta. And sign of the times for the Red Wings. It's going to be a JT Compher. It's essentially we open up 15 boxes of clear cut. You pick what we random the draft order, and person with pick one picks from the first thing, and then yep, Panarin, Laugh, Barkov. It was one of the like OG break formats for high-end product. People used to hit draft cases of the cup. You essentially each buy a tin. And essentially if you have pick one, you get to see everything. So like pick one, you get the best pick, and then pick two, you typically get the second best card. But when you get to about picks 4 or 5, people start going towards their PC a little bit more. So, but yeah, we used to do them all the time for the cup back in the day, because everyone would get their tin of the cup essentially, and you'd lose the insane high rolls, but like on average you do better because you're splitting your hits across 6 people, and then so you're kind of getting, you're gonna get at least, even if you end up with the 6 and 7 spots, you're getting the 6th and 7th best cards from a case of the cup, which is normally pretty good. Drake, normally Wednesdays and Fridays right now. In the future, if we were able to bring someone on to help with sorting and running them, be a little bit more frequent. But that Macklin was just pulled. Yep. Just pulled. Hey, for the Oilers. Not who you want to see, but Phil Kemp. Yeah, just pulled like 15 minutes ago. Casa, Lilleberg, Zach Bolduc on the level 2, Spectrum Effects, Nylander, Montembeault, Jacques Hughes, Cam Butler, Matt Michkov on the red, Lekaramaki blue, Don McDavid, Jarvis Aho, Tage, and Noah Phillip. But yeah, I'd like to do them more often. It's just right now it's a little bit time limited because trying to do some future planning and just getting prepped for, you know, if something like for being a month off. But I think I'm just going to lean a little bit more into doing breaks over the next little bit because time's kind of running out to train someone to take over for Matt Lee, but we can see. Maybe it'll happen. Fingers crossed still, but yeah. Draisaitl, Shan, and Honzik, and also we don't have the break spot set up at the store yet either, so Otham for the Rangers, Matthews for the Leafs, Darling for the Sabres, but it'll look different probably in a little bit. Red Wings, Florida on the Tkachuk, and Kovalenko for the Avs. And for the Seattle Kraken, Burakovsky on the choreography. I need to remember how to pronounce that. Hey, Fire Lizard. The $1 Montreal man himself. Brandon Doe for the Hurricanes. Pasta. Husnadinov, Quinn Hughes, and Scoronado. PC teams are hitting the big boy hit. Let's end on a good note. Let's get a good vet auto here. Good vet auto. Give me like a black auto of a top 6 forward. Matthews would be sick. Yeah, how would you feel about Marner? I feel bad for that guy. I think I have an angry cat outside. I heard a couple distant meows. All right, last box from an otherwise really good master case and really good inner case. Andre Lee for the Kings. And Kings, one of the most consistent teams in this product. If you're doing pick your teams, or if there's still people doing pick your teams, and you just want a good chance at getting autographs for cheap, the Kings are a decent bet. Are they going to be worth a ton? No, but hey. Shifley for the Jets, Stanky, and that's just a backwards Jared McCann, I guess. Zellweger on the level 3 spectrum. That's a top corner ding there. Blake and Tavares. Seth Jarvis, Austin Matthews, Mancini. Ooh, another hollow foil. Another hollow foil. This one's gold, so it could be a duck maybe. Stanky. Yeah, it is a duck. Zellweger. Nice hollow foil. It's got a, like a, almost like a weird flare there. Like imprint from the machine or something, but it looks really cool. You got like the circles around it. They definitely all don't look like that. We can stick them with Gardy. Sorokin on the red. Klapka, Barkov, and Poland. We haven't pulled a Klapka auto in a while. We're due. We are due for a Klapka. Obviously, that's not who you want to see, but yeah, what an overall sick master case. 3 patch autographs, the Macklin, the Geeky. We hit Dobish, Lysell. Who else did we hit in the last inner? I don't know. I know the last inner was just sick, so. All right, let's end on something big. Stars, Joshua Waugh, Braden Shen, Brian Hallinan, Kevin Korchinski, Scott Morrow, Parting is Such Sweet Sorrow, Jonathan Miller, Alexander Ovechkin, and Wyatt Johnston. Logan Morrison, Teemu Selanne for the Ducks, Ponomarov, this is for the Penguins. Well, fitting that the box that we pulled on Andre Lee auto in, we pulled an Anders Lee auto for the Islanders. Look it, we got both of them. Contrizeri and Crosby. All right, that's the break. I mean, just a good inner. Obviously, it's very tilted by one card, but a little bit of a recap here. We got the Anders Lee, the Andre Lee, the Burakovsky, the Phil Kemp, JT Compher, Gushin. Othman is not a bad one. Teemu Teravainen's nice. Bishel's not bad. Granlund's eh. Okay, we'll skip Jack Campbell. Akil Thomas. Hoglander, I top loaded that backwards. I am sorry. Allen. Hits of the break though. We'll go through the holofoils. We got a Zellweger with a nice it's got a cool like button ring here. I don't know if I can catch it. You can kind of see it there on camera. It's really cool in person. Oh, it's kind of there on this. Yeah, it's kind of there on this. On the Gartner. Dubé inscribed. Geeky base. Othman to 50. But come on. We all know there's one hit of the break. Macklin Celebrini, Future Watch patch auto. Beautiful 3-color patch. 1, 2, 3, 4 breaks. Love to see it. That's group break 589.